Durban is looking for a tourism rebound this summer. The city tourism industry has taken a knock due to e-coli infested beaches, natural disasters and other crises. Earlier, city officials launched their summer campaign under the theme Endless Waves of Tranquility. For more on the story, let's bring in SABC News reporter Jade Paulse. A very good afternoon to you, Jade. That sounds very positive, a campaign. Just tell us what they're planning to do.
Well, a very good afternoon to you, Nompu, and to the viewers back at home. And yes, we are coming to you live from Umgababa, and that is where the summer festival or summer campaign has been launched by eThekwini Municipality to try and revive eThekwini Municipality to its former glory days. And looking at some of the activations on hand, we have been speaking to the mayor of the municipality as well as several other dignitaries that are in attendance to try and propel and to also bring in more revelers into the province. And the last time we saw such a surgence of activations being prompted and being rolled out was just after COVID-19. But to speak to us about some of the plans afoot, I am joined by the Mayor Cyril Xaba, and he's going to talk to us about what are some of these activations and also with the challenges that we do have, Mr. Mayor, how are we going to see so many of our revelers and tourists flocking into KwaZulu-Natal?
Well, let me start by saying that we are a tourism city, and today we are just marking or rather welcoming the summer period, and we're excited and that this launch was attended by a number of tourism organizations as well as artists who are also playing a significant role in promoting tourism in the city. The city stands ready. As you have correctly pointed out, we seem to have gone back to pre-COVID days. We are projecting over 1.3 million visitors into the city, up from 700,000 plus in the last financial year. We're excited, and our hospitality industry stands ready, and we have beautiful accommodation, beautiful eateries, beautiful places to see. And when you think of Durban, you must think of tranquility. We are working hard to ensure that our tourists, when they are in Durban, they feel safe. I'm very excited. And our beaches, once again, will be open to our tourists. Of course, there is a few that remain closed, and our team is working around the clock to ensure that by the time we reach December, all our cities are open to receive our tourists.
I want to actually touch on those few beaches that remain closed. Is that because of E. coli levels? Because there has been some concern by many people saying that our beaches are not really ready for the summer season. There's also the issue of the water crisis in eThekwini Municipality. I mean, we've seen this being peddled out by some of the political parties, Action SA and DA, with regards to the Umgababa River. Where do we stand as the eThekwini Municipality with regards to our beaches and also the water issue?
Well, I must say that we are a listening city. We have responded positively. As you know, that the city, together with Umgababa, are currently working on 10 wastewater treatment plants that are responsible for 90% of sewer in the city. I can confirm state now confidently that about 7 of them have now been fixed. The team is working on 3. Those were sewers that allegations were coming that they were discharging partially or untreated effluent into our rivers. But very soon, that as we say, 7 are now fine, and we're working on the 3. And the 3, not that they are a culprit, but we want to ensure that nothing untoward goes into our sea and spoil our beautiful beaches. As to the water situation in the city, and I must really profusely once again apologize to the residents of the city for what happened. It was a situation beyond our control. Umgababa water and the system got clogged, their filters were clogged, and as a result of algae and that got into their system, and they are saying that the type of algae that they experienced that time was so resistant to all the chemicals that they were using, because previously it would take them 10 minutes to backwash and refill and then pump water into the city, but this time around was taking between 12 to 24 hours. But I must say that they've learned lessons from what happened in the past, that when that thing happened, because I'm told that it resurfaced again, but they were able to react swiftly without anybody knowing anything about it. But it is true that Umgeni water not really to blame for the spike of algae in their system, because they extracted water from Albert Falls and Nagel Dam that was already polluted and with this new type of algae. So the discussion now is with the minister to ensure that at least we police that area, and so that people who are responsible for discharging untreated effluent into these two dams are really taken to task, so that we will not have to experience this problem again.
It's always a pleasure speaking to you, and we will engage more on this. But in the interest of time, let me hand back to Nompu. Well, that was the mayor of eThekwini, Umgababa, just talking to us about the summer campaign that has been launched in the metro, Nompu, but also talking about some of the challenges that we've had. Many of us know the issues on the ground, such as water. Several beaches remain closed, but the mayor is saying that they are going to move swiftly and promptly to ensure that when revelers descend during the festive period, that they have a splendid time. It's back to you in studio.
Thanks very much, my colleague there, Jade Paulse. Tune in tonight at 9 p.m. The late edition will be in conversation with the Tourism Minister, Patricia de Lille. She's instituted changes to the South African Tourism Board. What will these changes mean in the greater scheme of things? Well, if you tune in tonight, you might get to find out.